this is Wout Weghorst.
Weghorst? I've never heard... That's not even a real name! Wout Weghorst! You belong on a Harry Potter film!
And he has joined Manchester United on loan for the rest of the 22-23 Premier League season. So I decided, let's make a tactic featuring Wout Weghorst at Manchester United and see, can we win Manchester United the Premier League? And to get straight to that point, Manchester United, end of the season, we have won them the Premier League. After 38 matches, they won 24 matches, drawing 9 and losing only 5 games all season, only narrowly beating their local rivals Manchester City by 1 point to the Premier League trophy. So you might be thinking, okay, you got a big man, big Wout up front. Are you playing as a target forward, a pressing forward, a complete forward? Well, let's dive in, shall we? So here it is then. This is the Murph FM Wout 1 football tactic available right now. I mean, you can see right there. 4-4-2, straight to the point, long balls, find the big man, and those flick-ons to Marcus Rashford. And Rashford, to be fair, was pretty clinical this season. You can see in the Europa League, 9 games, 9 goals, 36 Premier League appearances, 16 goals, and even bagging a total of 27 goals in 48 appearances in all competitions. So the formation got Rashford firing, but what about Weghorst? Well, Weghorst was told not to be shooting so often, which we'll get into that in the tactic very shortly. But you can see on screen now, this season, in 37 appearances, 9 goals, 3 assists, with an average rating of 7.09. That's not bad from the big man. And this goal here takes you back now to a game versus Liverpool back in the FA Cup. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball in the middle, finds Wout Weghorst. And Wout is not just a big lump up front, he can shoot from distance, and what a finish from Wout. This time we start at the back now with De Gea. Long ball upfield, aiming for the big man Wout Weghorst. That's what he's there for, the target forward support, to get those assists, those flick-ons onto Marcus Rashford. And again, in this one now, against Crystal Palace this time, Bruno gets the ball, finds Rashford on the edge of the box, takes a step, runs forward, and it just falls into the path of the big man, Wout Weghorst, who taps it home. So let's deep dive into this tactic now. Of course, it won Manchester United the Premier League, which I think is a pretty good feat when you're against the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, and of course with Erling Haaland there. Getting a Premier League title at Old Trafford is not a small feat at all. So we start things off at the back with David De Gea in goal. And a goalkeeper role here, you can see he's told to take fewer risks and tackle harder. Moving on to the right-hand side, Wan-Bissaka, pass it shorter, run wide with the ball, close down more, tackle harder, and mark tighter. And again, on the left-hand side, the exact same instructions for that full-back on defend. Going into a centre-back pairing of Harry Maguire and Varane this season, they're both told more direct passes on both your left centre-back and right centre-back. Both playing as central defenders on a defensive duty. And moving on to the right-hand side with Jadon Sancho now, you can see he's told player instructions to shoot less often, playing as a winger on attack. And whilst Anthony Martial, no player instructions for him. On that left-hand side, you want to see Martial getting in there and getting some goals. And into that midfield pairing, starting off with Bruno Fernandes playing as an advanced playmaker on support duty. He's told to pass it shorter and roam from position. And Casemiro next to him playing as a ball-winning midfielder in that defensive duty. He's told to pass it shorter and mark tighter. And into that forward line, we've got Marcus Rashford, who is told to pass it shorter as an advanced forward, whilst Wout Weghorst next to him, target forward on support. He is told to take fewer risks, shoot less often, and to hold his position. So into the mentality now, we've got a positive mentality here, you can see. And in possession, we're telling the players to run at the defence and to overlap those right and left-hand sides. In transition, we're telling the keeper to take longer kicks and aim for the target forward, aim for Wout Weghorst, of course. Playing with counter press and counter on, in and out of possession. And speaking of out of possession, we're playing with a higher defensive line. We're going for that high press, that trigger press of much more often, and to prevent short distribution to the goalkeeper. So there you have it then. That is my Wout 1 football 4-4-2 tactic for Manchester United, featuring that target forward support, the big man, Wout Weghorst. If you've enjoyed this tactic, you can go down below and download the tactic right now. And of course, leave a comment, like, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.